Hey guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Got Book Excitement, and I've been thinking it's about high time that I did another book haul. Yay, books! I'm just going to title this June Book Haul. So the first stack is from the library, second stack I bought, and then I have a little special extras that I'm excited for, and I'll tell you about them. So let me get started. The book I got from the library is Changeless by Gail Carriger. It's an Alexia Terabody novel. I can't talk. This is not good for the beginning of this video. So this is the second book in the Parasol Protectorate series, and I read the first book, Soulless, which is pictured teeny tiny right there, and I really enjoyed it. It took me a little bit to get into because the writing is kind of reminiscent of older types of literature, say like Jane Austen writing a little bit, and I don't really gravitate towards that kind of writing style. But after I got past the first chapter of Soulless, I fell in love with the characters. I poked myself in the neck. I fell in love with the characters and the story, and it's a really funny, Soulless was a really funny book. And so I can't wait to continue on with this series, and I think in this one, Alexia wakens up to find Lord Macon, Mr. Werewolf, gone. And so she's got to find out what happened. And another thing that I really like about these books is right there, it says that it's number 2 in that little octopus thingy. So I love when they tell you what the numbers are for books in a series, because there's nothing I hate more than picking up a book that I think is the second book in a series and then finding out it's like the 5th or something. That just annoys the crap out of me. So yeah, steampunk, Victorian times, vampires, werewolves, fun. And the next book that I got is The Declaration by Jim O'Malley, and I actually saw this one on another booktuber's channel, Katie from Grazing Pages, who has not posted a video in a very long time, and that makes me sad. But I don't know, she showed like the whole series, and I thought those look pretty good. So what it's about is it's in 2140 England, where drugs enable people to live forever and children are illegal. Teenaged Anna, an obedient surplus training to become a house servant, discovers that her birth parents are trying to find her. So people are given the choice to live forever, but with that choice comes that no new people can be born. And our main character, Anna, is a new person that was born, and so she is a surplus, and she's kind of illegal. Yeah. A weird thing about this book, though, I don't know if you noticed, but it's got like this tissue paper cover on top of it. And I just think that's the weirdest thing. It's got, I don't know if you can see that, a cover under it. But honestly, I can just see this getting torn up at a library, because this is a library book, and this tissue paper is just going to tear. So I ended up requesting the whole series, and they haven't called me in for the second book yet, but I did get the third book to this series, which is called The Legacy by Jim O'Malley. The second book is called The Resistance, and it hasn't come in yet. And yeah, I'm excited to start this one though. Hopefully the second book will come in soon, so I'll be able to read the whole thing, right? And then I got another one that I'm pretty excited for, The Archive by Victoria Schwab. I've heard that this one's pretty good, and it's about like, imagine a place where the dead rest on shelves like books. And so there's a librarian that guards these bodies. Okay. When an otherworldly library called the Archive is compromised from within, 16-year-old Mackenzie Bishop must prevent violent ghost-like histories from escaping into our world. So it sounds pretty cool. And it's very pretty. This inside, that's gorgeous. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I've heard a lot of good things about Victoria Schwab. So, yay. Then, this is a recheck out because I checked it out once and then I had to return it because that's how libraries work. And so I got The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, book 1 in the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I've heard is just fantastic. And I think about this series is that there are no girls. That could be right. So it's all men, and everybody can hear each other's thoughts. And then I think a girl comes along, and this boy's got to keep it a secret and go on the run with this girl. Maybe. But it just looks, I've heard crazy good things about it, and it's got the weirdest little text in it, if I can find it. Yeah, it's just got like that, and I don't know. I'm excited to read this. Yay! Then I got Mr. Monster by Dan Wells. Now this is the second book in the I Am Not a Serial Killer series. That could be it. And I read I Am Not a Serial Killer maybe about a year ago. And it's about this creepy kid, and he's obsessed with serial killers, and then killings start happening in his town that look like the work of a serial killer. And then there's a twist at the end, which I'm not going to tell you, but I really enjoyed this series, and I really enjoyed Dan Wells' creepy writing of this kid. I hit myself in the face again. So I didn't even know my library had the second and the third book, and when they did, I was super excited, so I picked that up. Then the last library book I got this time is The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. I've heard a bunch of good things about this book too, and I think it's a fantasy. Is it? I don't know. It says, a fearful 16-year-old princess discovers her heroic destiny after being married off to the king of a neighboring country in turmoil and pursued by enemies seething with dark magic. Yeah, I'm excited to read it. I've heard good things about it. Okay, so those are those ones. And now for the ones that I bought because I have no self-control. So the first one is The Beautiful and the Cursed by Paige Morgan. And it says, some nightmares walk in the light. Reason for purchase? The cover. I really think the cover is very pretty. And it's soft, and it goes to the back like that. And I think it's about gargoyles, but I could be wrong, but I think that's what it's about. And also, this is retarded, but I really like it. I really like the type in this, how it's not humongous, because I feel like I'm getting more to read when the type is of a good size. So yeah, there's that one. The next one that I got, I was pretty excited for, Black City by Elizabeth Richards. Now, this book I got at this fantastical place called Ollie's Bargain Outlet. So I got this book for $2.99. It was either $1.99 or $2.99, which is just crazy. That's a crazy good price for a book. And it came with this bookmark because it was part of the Breathless Reads for Penguin at one time. So I was really excited to get this book, and what is this about? It says, Ash, a 16-year-old twin blood who sells his addictive venom haze to support his dying mother, and Natalie, the daughter of a diplomat, discover their mysterious and forbidden connection in the Black City, where humans and darklings struggle to rebuild after a brutal war. So it sounds pretty good, and I love this cover. So I got that one. And then I saw this one at Walmart, and I thought, why not? So I picked up Phoenix, which is the sequel to Black City by Elizabeth Richards. I'm not going to read this because I haven't read this, so I don't want to ruin it for myself. So yeah, they are just fantastically beautiful covers, and I'm excited to read them. So go visit Ollie's, people. From what I've found out, I think it's only Penguin books that they have, but those are crazy good prices. The next book that I got is Tidal by Amanda Hocking. This is the third book in this water song series, which I think is about sirens or something like that. I haven't actually started them, but I have them all. And yeah, I'm excited to read this one. The last book that I bought in this haul, in this little spot, is A Proxy by Alex London. And it's a very shiny cover, which is probably what drew me to it. And there's a quote from Marie Lou on the back, which, you know, is a good sign. From what I can gather, there's a rich kid named Knox, and he is a patron, so he's born into one of the city's wealthiest families. And he has everything a boy could possibly want. And whenever he does something wrong, he's not punished for his actions. A proxy, or another boy, is punished for his actions. And so Sid is his proxy. So it says, when Knox breaks a vase, Sid is beaten. When Knox plays a practical joke, Sid is forced to haul rocks. And when Knox crashes a car, killing one of his friends, Sid is branded and sentenced to death. And so then, like, these two boys team up and run away and stuff. And I don't know, it just sounds really cool. I don't know if any of you guys have read this or heard about this, but tell me if it's good. And then the last two things that I bought, which I spent entirely too much money on, but I couldn't resist, because I kind of have a slight video game addiction kind of thing. So I ended up buying BioShock Infinite, which I've heard fantastically crazy good things about, and I really want to play it. And then I bought The Last of Us. Yeah. So that's my haul. Tell me what you guys got, what you guys are reading, you know, whatever. Leave me a thumbs up, a like, because those are always appreciated. What am I going to say? Comment if you want to. I love comments. And subscribe if you haven't already. I love new subscribers along with my old subscribers. And yeah. So that's it, guys. Bye.